Adele once threw up on stage because she was so terrified. And there are even more shocking truths about Adele that will blow your mind. Watch and rank Adele's strangest quirks, and don't forget to comment if you share any weird habits with her. Never mind, you'll find someone like you. Let's start with Adele's deepest fears, the kind of things you'd never expect from a world-class diva. Stage fright, fear of performing live. Adele, despite being one of the greatest live singers of our time, has admitted, "I fear the audience." Back in 2011, during a show in Brussels, she was so anxious she projectile vomited backstage before going on. In an interview with 60 Minutes, she said, "The bigger the crowd, the worse it gets." She even revealed she once tried to escape through a fire exit just to avoid performing. And if that wasn't surprising enough, wait until you hear what happens when Adele has to travel between concerts. Fear of flying. In a 2016 Rolling Stone interview, Adele admitted she dreads flying. She explained turbulence terrifies her and confessed she sometimes cried on long-haul flights during world tours. Imagine a global superstar conquering arenas yet shaken by every bump in the sky. But it's not just planes. Even glamorous events can shake Adele to her core. Fear of red carpets. In a Vogue profile, Adele confessed she hates walking red carpets, not because she feels insecure about her looks, but because her stomach twists into knots every time. She once told her team she would rather skip award shows than face the dreaded carpet. And finally, the fear that might shock you most of all, Adele doesn't actually enjoy being famous. Fear of fame. In a 2023 German TV interview, later quoted on Reddit, Adele admitted bluntly, "I hate being famous. Everything irritates me. I'm 36 now. I'm old and grumpy." While she treasures her fans and her music, the spotlight itself is something she never grew comfortable with. Alright, we've seen Adele's biggest fears, but what about her bad habits? Let's be real, even global divas have guilty pleasures and quirks that make them feel a little more human. Swearing too much. Adele doesn't just sing from the heart, she swears from it too. At the 2012 Brit Awards, she dropped so many F-bombs live on TV that producers literally cut her mic. Her response? She laughed and said she just couldn't help it. Imagine buying front row tickets to hear Hello, and instead you get a masterclass in cursing. Rumour has it, Adele could outswear Gordon Ramsay. And speaking of habits that almost got her into trouble, this next one nearly destroyed her voice completely. Smoking past. For years, Adele smoked up to 20 cigarettes a day. 20? She later admitted, "If I had carried on smoking, I probably would have died from a smoking-related illness." Quitting wasn't easy, but after her 2011 throat surgery, she finally gave it up. Rolling in the deep of cigarette smoke. Not quite the ballad we signed up for. But Adele didn't just chain smoke. She also had another obsession that sounds more innocent, until you hear the numbers. Tea addiction. Adele once confessed to drinking 10 cups of tea every single day, each with 2 sugars. That's 20 teaspoons of sugar daily. Even she admitted it was worse than some people's coffee addictions. Eventually, doctors told her to cut back before her teeth staged a protest. Sugar? Yes, please. Honestly, with that much tea, she could have started her own Starbucks franchise and still run out before lunch. And if you thought tea was her only liquid weakness, think again. Early in her career, Adele had another, stronger, let's say, pre-show ritual, drinking before shows. Adele openly admitted she used to drink heavily before concerts just to calm her nerves. "I used to be so drunk before shows," she said. Sure, it gave her liquid courage, but it also trashed her voice. Eventually, she realised she didn't need alcohol to wow a stadium. Someone like you, more like someone like Brew. Picture Adele belting Hello while holding a glass of red wine. Iconic, but maybe not ideal.
Now, after all that smoking, drinking and swearing, you'd think Adele couldn't possibly have another guilty pleasure. But oh no, this last one might be her sweetest sin of all. Junk food and chocolate obsession. Adele has always loved fast food and chocolate. She once joked, "If I wasn't a singer, I'd just stay home with takeaways and chocolate." Even when she went through her dramatic health transformations, she admitted chocolate was the hardest thing to give up. When Adele says she's chasing pavements, we know she's really chasing the delivery guy with her fries and Kit Kats. Never mind the salad, she'll find someone like cake.
So yeah, behind the Grammys and the spotlight, Adele is basically just like us. Swearing, sipping tea, craving chocolate, and trying to quit her bad habits. And honestly, that just makes her even more relatable. But now it's time to rank them. From the totally relatable to the absolutely bizarre. Let's count down Adele's fears and bad habits from number 9 all the way to number 1. Buckle up, because this ride is as unpredictable as Adele's next album drop. Let's go.
Rank 9. Junk food and chocolate obsession. Totally relatable. Who doesn't? Chasing pavements straight to the fridge.
Rank 8. Tea addiction. Very British, very normal. Sugar has it. Rank 7. Drinking before shows. Nerves plus alcohol equals chaos. Someone like Brew. Rank 6. Smoking addiction past. Dangerous. Nearly cost her career. Rolling in the smoke. Rank 5. Swearing too much. She sings like an angel, swears like a sailor. Rumour has it, another F-bomb. Rank 4. Fear of fame. Loves music, hates the spotlight. Water under the bridge. Rank 3. Fear of red carpets. Can sell out arenas, but dreads a carpet. Easy on me. Rank 2. Fear of flying. A global star who hates the skies. Hello from the other side of turbulence. Rank 1. Stage fright and vomiting before shows. The weirdest of all. Imagine the world's greatest live singer trying to run away from her audience. Set fire to the rain? More like set fire to her stomach. And there you have it. Adele's quirks, ranked from chocolate cravings all the way up to full-blown stage fright meltdowns. Honestly, if this doesn't prove she's human just like us, nothing will. Because let's face it, who among us hasn't chased pavements to the fridge or whispered hello to a bar of chocolate at midnight? But Adele takes it to another level. One minute she's breaking records, the next minute she's breaking into a panic backstage. And maybe that's why we love her. She's not perfect, she's real. Now it's your turn. Which of these fears or habits do you secretly share with Adele? Drop a comment below and let's see who's rolling in the deep. Snacks, tea, or nerves? Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video, because rumour has it we've got plenty more shocking secrets from the world's biggest stars coming your way. And hey, we've shared Adele's quirks, her fears and her guilty pleasures, but maybe you know a secret we don't. Have you heard any other surprising or funny stories about Adele? Drop them in the comments below. Let's see who's got the juiciest Adele scoop. Remember, sharing is caring, especially when it involves chocolate, tea, or stage fright. Until then, never mind, you'll find someone like you in the comments section. See you there.